Well, hello and happy Saturday. Cynthia Gordon representing Whole, women helping others live empowered. So, today, people, I got a video in store for you today, and it's really about keeping your word. Now, what's awesome is I did this live with my group this week and was able to hear some feedback. I've shared with you before. Um, I'm trying to make me better, praying that we all get better together, praying that I give you topics to make you think. And we're just going to talk about your word, integrity, what that means. And again, I was given some other perspectives that I'll also share because I by no means think I got it together or that I'm right all the time, but I will back up what I say with the word. Um, so let me just get right into this. Hey, I'll call you back in a few minutes. Yeah, I'm coming to the party, to the dinner, to your house, to whatever. I will take care of it. That's a big one for me. If you say you will take care of it, please take care of it. Anyway, how many of us have heard the above and been disappointed by the person who said it? Now, let's be honest. How often were you the person who said any of the above or anything else with either no intention of completing what you said, fulfilling whatever promise you made, or maybe even had best intentions on doing something, but were unable to do it? Do you call? Do you text? Do you just not do it and then go on about life as if you never said it? How about this? Do you know that every invitation is not just an invitation, but it's a cry for help or I needed you? Maybe I asked you to go to the mall, but what I really needed was some advice. I don't know how many of you are really the I need help kind of person, or I need to talk kind of person, or do you just get into situations where you're comfortable and then you're able to talk? Sometimes people just want to take you away, get you by themselves where they can be honest and talk about something. Now, please be clear. This conversation is not about invitations that you don't um, attend functions. It's not about functions. It's about your word. Now, I have also been to functions. I was at a wedding one time, a wedding reception. 2 full tables were empty. 2 full tables. This was probably 16, 17 years ago. So let's make it just $50 a head. $50 a head. 8 people at a table. That's $400. 2 tables, that's $800 for people who said they were coming that didn't come. That's not okay. Everybody didn't get sick. Everybody didn't have a flat. And if you had a flat, you might have still made it if you got AAA. I don't know. Whatever. It's just not okay. Again, this is not just about RSVPing or not. It's about when you say you're going to do something. When you say you're going to do something, are you really planning to do it? If you can't do it, are you able to communicate that to someone? Now, again, please understand this does not supersede the video about grace. We do need to give people grace. Sometimes people couldn't make it. Sometimes husbands and wives have a fight, dressed for the party, on their way to a wedding, And it's like, we can't be in the midst of anybody else. Sometimes you really are sick. All of those things happen. Let's not forget the anxiety that's going on for people, depression that's going on. You have the best intentions when you accepted an invitation and then wake up and can't move. All of those are valid reasons. But again, I'm not just talking about an invite, but those were the examples I used. That was some of the feedback I got. I clearly understand it. I also know that some people, and I won't say some people make you lie to them because that's not true. No one makes you lie to them. However, people can be so ugly that make you uncomfortable to tell them anything that they don't want to hear. If that is you, check yourself. So again, while this is about keeping your word, there's a nugget in here about a lot of things, and I pray that you get it. Now, for those that struggle with depression and anxiety, I get it more than you know. I understand it. However, it doesn't stop you from being accountable when you say something. See, it's better to say, I don't know. It's better to say, I'll try, than to commit to something that you may not be able to do. There are ways around it. There are ways around not being a person of your word. Because see, that text to say I'm not going to make it, that call to say I'm not going to make it, that's okay too. Now, for the people that hold you over the stake and feel that they deserve an explanation to why, as grown people, we don't have to give explanations as much as we might want to say, hey, I can't make it. Something came up. I don't know. Hey, I'm just giving it to you. Do with it what you will. Now, let me go to this here book because I do also. I have some stuff that I did pull up. And I'll start with the scriptures. Ecclesiastes 5:2. Don't make rash promises and don't be hasty in bringing matters before God. After all, God is in heaven and you are here on earth, so let your words be few. Stop talking so much that you end up telling lies that you cannot back up. Deuteronomy 23:21. When you make a vow to the Lord, now this is a big one too, don't lie to God. When you make a vow to the Lord your God, be prompt in fulfilling whatever you've promised him. For the Lord your God demands that you promptly fulfill all your vows, or you will be guilty of sin. Wow, please don't do that. Another Ecclesiastes verse 5:5. It is better to say nothing than to make a promise and not keep it. Ooh, I love that one. I got to learn 5:5 by heart. It is better to say nothing than to make a promise and not keep it. Yeah, I like that. 1 John 2:3-5 says, now by this we know that we know him, if we keep his commandments. He who says, I know him, and does not keep his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Devin, that's your favorite verse. But whoever keeps his word, truly the love of God is perfected in him. By this we know that we are in him. Lord, I thank you. Proverbs 11:3. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. Duplicity, saying one thing and do another, plain old lying. Be careful, people. Proverbs 25:14. A person who promises a gift but doesn't give it is like clouds and wind that bring no rain. Ooh, yeah. Be careful, people, that your word really means something to you and those around you. I really pray that when I leave this earth, that people will say about me that they could count on me. That means a lot to me. Dear friends, don't make promises rashly. Please listen before you speak and think before you speak. Determined to be a person of integrity who keeps their word by God's grace. Ooh, I like that. Keep your word to your family and friends, your spouse, children, business partners, colleagues, employers, and employees, and to God. May God bless you as you continually make an effort to keep your word to others. Man, that was good. So again, there are times when things happen and you cannot do something that you say you were going to do. But how about not even talking about invitations at all, but just your word? When you say something, can people count on you? When you say you're going to take care of something, do you do that thing? And if you can't, do you say you need help to take care of it? Or, hey, I'm not going to be able to do this. Can someone else do it? Can you be counted on? Are you a person that just talks to be talking? I have some people that just lie to be lying, keeping up with the Joneses, wanting to say you got something that you don't. It's not necessary. It truly isn't. People care more about how much you care about them than how much stuff you got. Let's just do our best to mean what we say what we mean, do what we say. Man, that's far better than money and anything else, just to be counted on. So, again, I pray you get it. I pray that whichever side of this coin you find yourself on, that you do your best. Don't be someone that you're so confrontational that no one wants to tell you no, even when they know the answer is no, but they don't want to fight with you to say no. Give somebody grace when they don't show up. Maybe before you holler that they didn't show up, you say, are you okay? Is everything okay? Sometimes everything's not okay. How about that? How about we care more about people than we do always about us and our stuff? Just something to think about. All of it, just something to think about. And in all things, let's give people the grace that we would want. Let's stop making it so hard for people to get along with you that they don't want to tell you the truth. And then let's just be truthful and let the chips fall where they may. Because I promise you, man, if you tell me the truth, we're going to do better with the truth than we will with that lie once it's exposed or once I'm disappointed about something. I don't know. It's not about, I don't know, the truth will set you free. Let me just say that. So let's try to be truthful, people. Let's try to keep our word. Let's try to communicate when we can't do something we say we were going to do. All of those things will help and increase the way we get along with others. And let's stop expecting something of other people that we won't do. Ooh, that's a big one too. You don't want anybody lying to you. How about you don't lie to others? And again, it's not always a lie. Sometimes we can't do something. We have the best intentions. But communicate, people. So anyway, I hope this made sense. I hope you got it. I hope we all do our best. I'm trying to do my best. And I love you guys. Have a happy Saturday on purpose.